Kurdish music refers to music performed in Kurdish language. Traditionally, there are three types of Kurdish classical performers: storytellers, minstrels and bards. There was no specific music related to the Kurdish princely courts, and instead, music performed in night gatherings is considered classical. Several musical forms are found in this genre. Many songs are epic in nature, such as the popular loiks, which are heroic ballads recounting the tales of Kurdish heroes such as Saladin. Hayrans are love ballads usually expressing the melancholy of separation and unfulfilled love. Loya is a form of religious music, and Payazoksa are songs performed specifically in autumn. Love songs, dance music, wedding and other celebratory songs, erotic poetry and work songs are also popular. Another style of singing that originated as practice to recite hymns in both Zoroastrian and Islamic Sufi faiths is Sayukimin. This style is practiced mostly in the mountainous subregion of Huraman in the Hurami dialect. However, some modern artists have adopted the style and blended it with other Kurdish music. Sayukimin can also be classified as Sarokbey because it is often used for storytelling. Musical instruments include the tambur, bizik, pikanet and bilya in northern and western Kurdistan, simsal, kuzel, kemence and def in the south and east. Zurn and dahol are found in all parts of Kurdistan. The most frequently used song form has 2 verses with 10-syllable lines. Kurdish songs are characterized by the simple melodies, with a range of only 4 or 5 notes. Iranian Kurds. Kurdish music from Iranian Kurdistan has a rather distinctive form with its ancient native instruments such as the daf and the tanbur, and with a shadow of Iranian influence, while itself has influenced the music of Iran in general to a certain degree. The Sufi music of the Yarsani sect with its 72 mekhams is thought to be one of the most authentic and deep-rooted musical traditions in the world. Some of the most famous classical musicians, composers and singers of the past century from this part include Hassan Zirak, who performed and recorded more than 1,000 songs; Muhammad Mamlah, who was known for his voice; Abbas Kamandi, Aziz Sharok, Hassan Darzi, Said Muhammad Safai, Osman Horami, Najmuddin Gholami and Mazakalchi. Several Iranian Kurdish singers and musicians have been highly influential in classical Persian and Iranian music in general, including Syed Ali Asghar Kurdistani, who was allowed to perform in Kurdish on the Iranian national radio; Shahram Nazari, Kayhan Kalor, Muhammad Jalil and Alabai, Mojtaba Mirzada, and Jamshid and Alabai. The Kamkars from the city of Sanamdaj is a leading ensemble in Kurdish music today. They are internationally renowned for their performance of Kurdish folk music and with great dynamism and innovation. Some members of the group, including Arsalin and Hushan Kamkar, have also worked individually and produced successful works. The brothers have also been leading Persian performers, working hand in hand with a number of very high-profile Persian singers in the classical genre, like the most famous and renowned Muhammad Reza Shajarian, along with whom they arguably managed to stop the extinction of the non-religious Iranian music after a ban by the Islamic government, making them a household name all over Iran. Nazir Razazi, who now resides in Sweden, performs Kurdish music from all genres. Ali Akbar Muradi is the greatest master of the religious tambur music of the Yarsan sect to which he belongs. Female singers include Nazir Razazi's late wife, Marziya Faraki, her sister, Layla Faraki, who is known for performing pop westernized songs, Fatane Valadi and Shafan Talabani, who mainly performs classical folklore. Iraqi Kurds. Aras Ibrahim, the violinist, built Mata Kazan Music Group in 1981, which was the only group who could record revolutionary songs in the mountain in the Puk-released areas of Kurdistan. The group recorded 5 cassettes and published them. In 1990, the group participated in the first festival of Halabia and Amp Noros in Sakharan with the famous choral of Halabia, which was about the chemical weapon used against the Kurds there. Kurdish singers from Iraqi Kurdistan had sometimes the opportunity of performing and recording with Arab orchestras, which is the reason why Kurdish music from this part is somewhat influenced by Arabian music. Some of the best-known classical musicians of the past generations here are Tehsin Taha, who was renowned for his voice, Ali Murdan, Anwar Karadaghi, Karim Kuban, Ayas Yusuf, Isa Burwari, Dilavan Saeed, Kawiz Aksa, Shamal Seb, and composers and violin players Anwar Karadaghi, Dilsad Said, Pashror Baban, Syrian Kurds. Despite the lack of any musical educational infrastructure, several famous Kurdish musicians arose from Syria. Jerabiti Zakho was a great classical stranbey, Murid Kine was another great stranbey and kemenç player. Seid Yusuf is acclaimed for his unparalleled virtuosity on the bizik and his authentic textims and beautiful song melodies. Mehmed Sekso was a master of symbolic nationalistic lyrics who was imprisoned several times for expressing his political opinion through his songs. Some other important figures are Aram Tigran, Mahmoud Aziz, along with his brother Mehmed Eli Sakia, Faris Bave Firis, Bang, and vocalist Maiko Kenz and bizik player Ahmed Sep. Suwan Hago has been famous in pop westernized Kurdish music. Seda is locally known for his love songs. Nazir Palo is known for its special texts, music and poetry. Nuhat is known for his soul music. Adnan Babheko is a singer of the many songs written about love. Turkish Kurds. Between 1982 and 1991, the performance and recording of songs in the Kurdish language was banned in Turkey, affecting singers such as Sivan Perwa, Martin Kermazigil and Ibrahim Tatlıses. However, a black market has long existed in Turkey, and pirate radio stations and underground recordings have always been available. Some of the foremost figures in Kurdish classical music of the past century from Anatolia include Mehmed Arif Sizrawi, Hasan Sizrawi, Saroy Bayro, Evdel Zenaik, Siid Akse Saziri, and the female singers Mariam Zan and Izsan. Sivan Perwa is a composer, vocalist and tambour player. He concentrates mainly on political and nationalistic music, of which he is considered the founder in Kurdish music, as well as classical and folk music. Another important Kurdish musician from Turkey is Nizamettin Arak. He began with singing in Turkish, and made his directorial debut and also stars in Klamekci Bobeko, one of the first films in Kurdish. Arak rejected musical stardom at the cost of debasing his language and culture. As a result of singing in Kurdish, he was imprisoned, and then obliged to flee to Syria and eventually to Germany. Academic studies of Kurdish music. The earliest study of Kurdish music was initiated by an Armenian priest, Vartapet Komitas, in 1904. The first academic center for Kurdish music was founded in Yerevan, called the Malikian School of Music, which studied the Old Dengbe. Kurdish academic Semil Selil published 2 collections of popular Kurdish songs in 1964 and 1965. In Iraq, a center for study of Kurdish music was founded in 1958. An academic study of Kurdish music, dance and musical instruments in Hakkari was published by Dr. D. Christensen in 1963. The music of Kurdish Jews has also been studied in the 70s and published by the Jewish Music Research Center in Jerusalem. Projects relating to Kurdish music. Many talented artists among Kurds have brought to light the wish of a more coherent, more comprehensible identity to Kurdish music, one that spans regional and political landscapes.